Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. I've dropped a bit of a ghoulie because I've been struggling with this lap book, and I thought, oh, do you know what, just get on and start playing with it. It's not going to be in any specific order, and please feel free to kind of scroll over things or dismiss things, because I haven't really at this point decided what I'm doing as such. But I did start to think, oh my god, I think I'm going to have a bit of a go at that, and started playing around without realising that I wasn't filming. So I've quickly turned the camera on, and I'm just going to carry on, and I'm just, do you know what, I'm just going to grab it. So feel free to kind of hang out with me or not. But yeah, I just think I struggle with the embellishing side of things. The build side of things I get on with, and I'm quite happy with. But the embellishing side of things is, I think, what I struggle more with. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. And I thought, oh, just carry on, just, you know, get on with it. And I thought, oh yeah, perhaps, okay. So all I've done since I left you was a kind of, my last video was dire, so what you got out of that I really don't know, but kind of what I've left you with is now starting to embellish. So we've got all about Elizabeth and her mum and dad, which are notebooks. We've got the family tree here, so the different names. And then on this side, I've decided I'm going to go with a piece on Elizabeth, Mr. Collins and Charlotte, because that was one of the love triangles. Then over here, I'm going to go with Elizabeth, Mr. Wickham and Lydia, because that was another one of the love triangles. And on here, I'm just going to go with a lot more of, you know, the kind of the balls and their play, you know, their piece in society, if you like. So these are the, they're on a thick paper, but they're perfect for writing on. So these were the pieces I just put these together on Photoshop with some free public domain pictures on Pride and Prejudice, so for some writing spot. Gives a nice amount of writing spot. And over here I've just popped those in there, and I'm doing that as a text spot, or with a text spot, and a picture, or one of the women that comes in the kit, because I just thought that looked quite pretty. So that will be a text spot here for all bits and pieces, and then a small pocket at the top, which is where some of our letters will go. I've got a load of them. Just going through my box now. So I just thought that, I don't even know if that's too high actually for these. It might be. Yeah, it's going to be. So it's whether they'll fit in like that, which again is going to be quite tight because of the way the folder is done. That one underneath that, I think. It's not going to go in there. That's not going to go in there. That's too big. I did have some tickets, which are probably over here somewhere. So another little folded envelope, I'll use that. Some tickets there. So this folded envelope is ideal because it hasn't been glued down, so you can open it up for some writing space. So I'm going to pop that in there as well. Okay. And then I've got some of these, which again are going to be writing space, so I'm just going to pop those in there. So lots of bits and pieces that you can write in. With this one, I don't know if I can. I think my punches are too big, so I'm just going to cut that out. It's funny, whenever I cut a circle, one of the sides is good and the other side is completely squiffy. I don't know if any of you have that problem, but it's definitely a problem for me. Okay, so there's some tickets there, and I'm going to pop those in there as well, and again, that could just be used to scribble on. Okay, so then we have this middle piece here, which I said I wanted to do with a bit more about the area, the properties, that type of thing. So I'm happy that I know where I'm going now with that front section. This one here, we've got Mr. Darcy. And again, there's a pocket here, which I just want to pop some cards and things in that can be used as journaling space. And these are all from the kit. So nice lot of bits and pieces there that we can use for journaling. I'll come back to that one. And then we had Lady Catherine, some pocket there, which again I'll fill with some ephemera bits and pieces. I don't want to do that at the moment because I don't want to cover these, and then we've got another tack there with some more of the journal cards. On this side, I thought I might put a piece on. I didn't really want to cover that, but I've got it on there as well. So I'm not too worried about covering it. And what I thought was Mr. Darcy is very much in society. And so I thought it might be nice to add a couple of the society women as a bit of a text spot. Thought that might be useful. I'm going to do a piece on this one here, which is going to be Mr. Darcy and Miss Bingley, because I think she has a bit of a soft spot for him. And I'm probably going to do that over here. And I also want to do a piece on Jane and Mr. Bingley, because they had a bit of a love interest as well. So I'm just looking if I can grab something that I'm not going to use. But I'm going to have to print a lot more bits and pieces out to do these, because they don't come. I've only printed one copy of different things, so that will go there. I might do Mr. Darcy and Miss Bingley there. Jane and Mr. Bingley. And then I can do a piece on society. So I can get some of these beautiful ladies here. What I might do with these is just showing different kind of different types of bits and pieces. So what I'm probably going to do with these is I'm going to try and I'll glue these onto some card because they're a bit flimsy as they are. So I'm going to glue those onto some card, and I am going to use this as a belly band. So that I will probably attach these to that. Like that. And have them as a belly band, you know, all the society bits and pieces. I think they're the ones, I might take that one out because I think that one might go better. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with those, because I definitely wanted to use those in this piece. I'm thinking Jane and Mr. Bingley, Mr. Darcy and Miss Bingley. So I might use some of these for other bits, but I'm happy that that is going to be a belly band. Put one there. Okay. So the middle piece we're okay with. That'll be there. That'll be over here, like that. And then we've got our journal. I've just attached that piece on the inside there. This is just like a real old book, and I've just put some of the kit pages in. I will distress some of those a little bit more, but they're different sizes, different shapes, all different bits and pieces. So that is pretty much done. I've put the material on the front because we were missing that, and I'm going to keep this on the inside here, definitely. And then we've got these sections over here then that we need to be working on. So I've got so much space on here. I'm thinking of putting a gusset together and attaching those three and having them as 3 pockets that you can use. And then this would then be the kind of story of Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth courting. So I'm just going to write that on here, actually. Okay, and then these, I'm going to attach these 3 together, which will give us loads of pocket space. We've got our piece, oh, you can't even see over here, can you? It's too far over, that's okay. And then on here, we're going to have our finale. Our finale. Where did I say Mr. Darcy and Miss Bingley? So that goes there. So yeah, our finale for something. It's going to go here. Okay, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to print these off, come back and start putting it all together. I'm not going to make you watch all of that because it's going to be pretty boring for you, I think. And then we will do a full flip through of the final piece, I think, is the easiest thing to do. I may cover the front and back with you. I'm not sure here whether I'm definitely going to be attaching this, but I haven't decided if I'm going to be putting a piece of elastic in there so that I can hold the journal in place, and have that in the centre, which I think would probably be the best place for that. So I might put some eyelets in there. And then, as I said, I've covered that with a front, but I've also got some Jane Austen material on the way. So I'm thinking that I might use that on the spine bits, I think. And then, of course, if I put the journal in here, I've also got the necklace, which is here. So I need to kind of decide how I'm going to use that. Beautiful this is. I got it from a charity shop, so yeah, so that's going to be done. And I also, again, still want to use this for the closure. So, not really sure how that works, mind. I think it's like that, and then that goes in there. But I'm probably going to have to put the closure on the front, because I don't have the squared close pieces. I'm probably going to have to put the closure on the front, and create like a bit of a material buckle or something that I can attach this to. Sorry, I'm out of focus here. So yeah, that's the idea. Okay, so I'm going to get some stuff printed, and then I will come back and carry on. So watch this space, and I will be back with you shortly. Okay, I'm going to stop it there because I have no idea how much time this is going to show up, especially when I fast forward it. So I am going to stop it there, and I'm going to finish everything else off now on camera because there's not a huge amount left to do now, and I'm going to finish it off, and then I am going to come back and do the final flip through. So I'll leave it there, and I'll just say to you, I will see you soon.